Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Monday. All right, guys, well, we have a lot to talk about, especially for hot, messy topics. As you guys can see, we're back in the studio and my eyes are slowly clearing up. So, thank you everyone for all of your kind words. I feel 10 times better and I just really appreciate it. Now, again, with the Vanderpump Rules drama, there is a lot, so we'll get into it. But before we do, you guys know how this works. Go ahead and smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And also, don't forget, we have hot, messy topics literally right after this. Let's get right into it.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so we're going to start here because this was interesting to me. But Kristen Dodie reveals her Vanderpump Rules salary and Jax and Stassi's on her pilot and how she got Jax's therapist fired. Plus, we have an update for the cast as of right now with Lala Kent hinting that she might quit and Raquel's future. Kristen Dodie shared how much she was paid for season 1 of Vanderpump Rules on her podcast at the end of last month, while also revealing that Jax Taylor and his ex-girlfriend Stassi filmed an unaired pilot prior to the launch of Pump Rules in 2013. Kristen spoke of their Bravo salaries and admitted she may have gotten Jax's season 1 therapist fired. I was in Australia and I got a phone call from Kristen and ex-girlfriend Carmen Dickman. You were sitting in a bar and you overheard the therapist talking about me. Jax recalled on the July 27th episode of Sex, Love, and What Else Matters via Us Weekly. It is therapy 101 that you don't talk about your clients. It's HIPAA, health insurance, portability, and accountability law. Well, act, of course, but law. According to Kristen, the therapist had been standing really close to her and Carmen, and at one point during their run-in, the ladies heard the woman say Jax. I look over and I immediately recognize her. She's so wasted and comes up to us. I can't remember what she said, but she was just spilling the fucking tea. She was wasted and literally saying things that they would discuss during their session, even though we knew it was just so fucked up. I think we got her fired because I know I called production and said this needs to be reported so she never does this again. Although Jax was totally against therapy at the time, he said that he took to production and they offered him to sit down with someone and he said, okay, maybe we can do this filming. They asked, do you need to see a therapist on the show? Every TV show offers a therapist if you need it. I was like, why don't we film it? And they're like, are you sure? It has to go through a whole legal thing. Now, moving on to Jax and Stassi's pilot, Kristen explained that Jax was the hot dude and Stassi and a couple of her girlfriends were also featured. They were all friends who were vacationing in the Bahamas, and then they see a hot boy. Who is going to get the hot boy? That's what the show was about. But Jax said the concept was weird since he and Stassi were already a couple. I didn't know where they were going with that. It was a pilot, and they used us as guinea pigs to pitch it in Europe. It was a lot of fun. It was like 2 or 3 days, and I got a free trip to the Bahamas. I don't even think I got paid for that, or maybe like $500. Actually, I don't even think I got paid. But he and Kristen did get paid for season 1 of Vanderpump Rules, although the amount was minimal. We had very little in our bank account. Kristen said it was $5,000, and if we became a primary, we got an additional $5,000. Now, while Kristen wasn't thrilled with the amount, Jax was happy with it because he had nothing at the time. Whatever we got, I felt rich. I felt like $5,000. I was paying $100 a week to live, so I thought I could retire. When we were filming, I felt like this is awesome. I've been hustling my whole life and living paycheck to paycheck. I would do a lot of jobs, but by the time I got my paycheck, I was so behind on my credit card bills. Yeah, well, that and look where we're at now. Now, I thought that this was so interesting because I know that we talk about Kristen Dodie and all of them, but also I wanted to talk about Lala Kent and Rachel because All About the Real Housewives came out with this, but Lala Kent hints at Vanderpump Rules' exit as reports surfaced that Raquel is not returning for season 11. Now, the Vanderpump Rules cast seems to be reeling from the aftermath of Scandal in very different ways as they film season 11 of the show. In a new post, Lala Kent teased that she may be done with Vanderpump Rules altogether after this season, and she posted a cryptic message about being done with something. She actually said, do you ever hit a point where it's not that you need time or break, but you just know that you're done with something? I'm here. I think I'm done. The post from Lala has left Bravo fans scratching their heads, not really knowing, but fans did jump into the comment section and one said, done with what? The show? The anger? The hateful attitude? Another said, mistress is having a meltdown because her victim act does not make her the center of attention. She will go nowhere until she finds her next trick to turn who will pay her bills. Let it be the show. Lala makes the show nauseating with her victim mentality and trying to rewrite her mistress ways. Oh, wait. Me just, what? What is going on? Okay. Another fan commented, let me guess, because Rachel's not coming back, production is making her the bad guy this season. Speaking of Raquel Leviss, a new report reveals that the 28-year-old may also be done with Vanderpump Rules for good, as TMZ reports that Vanderpump Rules cast is confident that Raquel is not returning for the show, which we said. A source tells the gossip outlet that the Vanderpump Rules cast has been filming since June, and Raquel has yet to shoot a single scene for season 11, either by herself or with any of the cast members. And at this point in time, it seems like it would be difficult for production to integrate Raquel into the season at all. Furthermore, Tom Sandoval is the only Vanderpump Rules cast member who has been in contact with Raquel since the season 10 reunion. Yeah, we know that for a fact because we've already said that. However, the source notes that the Vanderpump Rules cast wouldn't be surprised if Raquel popped up at the 11th hour to tell her side of the story about Scandival. But the source added that the cast believes that Rachel's therapist encouraged her to stay away from the show and drama after her stay at the mental health facility. Now, as far as an update for what's going on with the cast, well, we have a few, and I thought that these were interesting. One, here they are at Something About Her. And thank you, The Reality Ashley. Ariana confirms that she is not friends with Tom Schwartz. Somebody wrote, whole cast is missing Sandoval. And I thought Ariana said we can't be friends with Schwartz. She said, I'm not friends with Tom Schwartz. But one of the biggest rumors right now is that Tom and Katie are slowly getting back together. And I am curious about that. I'm like, well, what the hell is going on? But also this video. Watch this. I'm going to turn off the music because I don't want to get a copyright violation. So as you can see, they're filming. Thank you, Bravo and Blaze, for posting this. You see Tom Schwartz going live. Sir Rules just went live. Okay. And you can see all of them filming. You can see Katie over to the side. And they always do film out front because they keep the music going on the inside. Normally, they have to change the ambiance for filming, but if they can film out front on the patio, then they don't have to change the ambiance, which means that the patrons stay happy. But it looks like everybody's still filming together. The girls are still filming with Ariana. No Raquel. This is our update for now, but I'm curious what the context is behind the relationship of Tom Schwartz and Katie Maloney. Guys, don't forget that we are going live right after this for Hot Messy Topics at 12 p.m. Eastern, which is 9 a.m. Pacific. We're going to get into all of the drama, especially with the reality TV stars and the unionizing, so get ready for that. The link will be in the comment section. Love you guys. Get ready for some shit. Here we go. Bye.